my friends, how are you? Well, today I actually have a crafting video for you, so no more telling you what my plans are. I'm actually going to show you. I talked to you a little bit about that I wanted to color and Spectrum Noir Markers and Lawn Fawn and some of the companies that I wanted to start playing and working with. Today I'm going to talk to you about why did I pick Spectrum Noir as the markers that I'm going to use right now. And let me turn the camera so that I can actually show you my work surface, and we will go from there. So it looks kind of messy down there, but let's get going and we'll explain things. So Spectrum Noir markers, these are the tri-blend ones. And honestly, the main reason is because I had these. These guys were sitting in a box. I'd had them in a box for close to a year, just like this, laying down like this. And I thought, well, I don't know, some of the other style of markers that I had seemed to have dried out when they had been left alone for a while. The Copics that years ago, like almost 10 years ago now, it's been since I was Copic certified. You don't forget that, but it's been a while. And I have since moved on and I don't have any Copics right now. So in order to start using them, I would have needed to restart my collection. And that is an expensive endeavor. And depending on what you're going to color, remember, I said I'm a fan of Lawn Fawn and I like anything little. So because I'm coloring something little, I can get away with with the nub. The nub is the tip, right? This is, let's see if it'll focus for you. Come on, little camera, you can do it. Maybe. Come on. You don't want to? Apparently it doesn't want it. Well, I'll bring it down here so you can see it. It's a little point. I'm not an artist. I'm not trying to create a great work of art. I just want to color. I just want to color in my stamped images. So I decided that I would use what I had. And that's kind of my mantra for all of this for you. Use what you have. Don't let your wallet or your shopping determine what you're going to create. Use what you have. The reason I like these, one, I had them, but two, if you start looking at investing in Copics or other markers, you need shades of them. The cool thing about these is they come 3 shades all in one. There's a light, a medium, and dark. Now I have this cool little chart here that if you go to the blog post, which I will link below, you can download this and print it for yourself. I recommend that you print it on the kind of paper that you're going to color on so that you can see what these colors do. This is my collection. I've had these for a while. To be honest, I'm not sure. I think they might be an HSN purchase, but I'll put the link below to a really good collection that you can get started with. And the chart is there. I've also put the colors, this is all on the blog post, that tell you what's in the set. But all of them come with light, medium, and dark for each color, and it tells you. So this is hydrangea blend. So if I look over here, this is the hydrangea. I'm gonna get those 3 colors, right? All right, so let's do a little bit of coloring so that we can see. The size of the Lawn Fawn images is perfect for these. And the cool thing about Lawn Fawn is all their creatures, all their images are proportionate. So you can mix and match sets together. They're all going to go together. They're all going to fit well. So let's color our owl. And I think I use the golden brown blend. So I'm going to start with a light. When you're coloring with these, you want to start with light and add the darker shadows, but you start with a light, number 1. Number 2, you want to start with smaller areas. Again, the beauty of Lawn Fawn is it's not a big space that you're trying to color, so it's pretty forgiving. Coloring is just like you remember when you were a kid and you'd get those box of 64 Crayolas out and you'd start coloring. Yeah, it's the same. I love to color. I think it's really relaxing. It lets your brain kind of wander and not think too much. So that's the light one. But you'll notice on this owl, let me zoom you in a little bit. This owl, I kind of highlight him closer to his face. So I'm going to go with the mid, which is right in the middle. You just pull your marker apart. I don't have to go look for another one and see, well, what's the right color? And I'm going to kind of flick it. It's called a flicking motion. Oh, to the part you want to blend it. Then go back to the light one. And you're going to go over this a little bit. And you're going to see, now when you first do it, you're going to think, well, that left a mark. It didn't look really good. Give it a little bit to dry and you will see that it blends in really well. Let's go with the dark one, which is on the other end. And let's put some shadow under his, I was going to say his arm. It's under his wing, right? And maybe a little darker up in this side. You don't have to do any of that. You could just color it one color and be done. But if you want to blend it, you go over the dark and drag it out to the lighter color. And it will blend in. Same with this. Go over it and then let it dry. Let's go over here and let's do this one just one color. We're not going to shade it. We're going to go medium on everything. And we're going to color this owl. And you're going to see that he looks really cool even if he's just colored in medium. And I don't shade him at all. You can see these markers are not bleeding. Bleeding is when it goes outside the lines. I am using the Neenah cardstock. Again, the links to all these will be below. If you have a lot of some other cardstock, give it a try. See what happens. You know what? If it doesn't work out, you just stamp it again. It's really cool. I'm going to grab some orange and I want a light for his feet. I can change this by coloring over it with a little bit of gray if I wanted. But you can see even without worrying about shadows and shading and all those things, he still looks really cool. He's a pretty cool owl. It's really forgiving. And the more you do it, the more you'll like it. So check out the blog post and download your own color chart so that you can have this. And as your collection grows, you can fill it in. You'll see that there's more pages. There are different blends. I don't own any of those. These are the ones that I own. They were just on these 2 pages. And I can see, well, I need to order, I want a bright pink. I've noticed I'm really low on greens. I don't have too many greens. So especially with the holidays coming, I need some light green and citrus green. The red's pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. So I can see that I can pretty much color what I needed to get going. All right, we'll talk more about details as we go, but that's why I like these markers. They're an inexpensive way to get started. You can get a whole set and you remember you get 3 colors in one, so you don't have to try and get light, medium, dark, or if you're looking at Copics, you'll see there's 3 letters and numbers and it's just a lot.